Hello everyone, it's Reena here once again. Today we are going to talk about recognition. Now, what is recognition? Recognition is nothing but just an identification or to be known in the place where you are living. Suppose if I'm traveling from here to some other country, when I move there and people ask me from where you are, I say that I'm an Indian and I come from India. So, India becomes my recognition. They can easily recognize that she is an Indian and she has come from that part of country to this part of country. And this visit may be for a professional visit or just for traveling purpose. So it depends on a person. Secondly, if you want to recognize a person, nothing is needed. Just by mere looking at a person, you can make many things about him or her. First recognition comes at the time of the birth when the child is born. At the time of the birth, one can easily make whether it is a boy child or a girl child. With time, a lot of physical changes occurs in the body, and he finally develops into a young men and women. Secondly, when you see a person, you can make a lot about him and her by looking at the face, the clothing, the hair, eye color, your footwear. You can say a lot about a person without knowing anything about him and her. Whether he belongs to India or foreign country or Africa, you can make that just by looking at a person. Secondly, if he is an Indian also, then you can just by looking at him, you can make whether he belongs to a northern part or the southern part or northeastern India. In India itself, the people of northeastern side are most of the time mistaken as people from China, but they are from India itself. Now, the facial features differ from north to south in India itself, and this is due to the climatic conditions also and the food habits that they have. Even by the food habit of a person, you can say a lot about him or her. The hair color of people from India differs from that of foreigners who have silver or golden hair. Sometimes you find black there. And of African, you've got a different type of curly hair they have. So you can recognize easily there also. By seeing the complexion also, you can say a lot about of a person. Then comes the religious belief. By seeing the religious belief or practices that one does, you can say a lot about him that he belongs to certain religion. Then comes the uniform. By seeing the uniform, you can easily make out whether a child belongs to this certain school, certain college. When you see a grown-up person, you can make it that he belongs to a military. Either he is in army, air force or navy just by seeing his uniform. A person is in aviation just by seeing his uniform. He is in traffic police or police. So these all are the departments where uniform is must, and you can easily recognize them by that. Then there are the badges and applets which tells a lot about a person to what position he might be handling. Just by seeing the uniform, you can make it. Then one thing more, this is just by looking at a person that you are making, you are recognizing a person. Then the moment he or she opens his mouth, you can say a lot about him on there also. By listening to the language that he's speaking, you can make it easily to which part of the world he belongs to. Then the way he is speaking, that also tells a lot about him or her, the way he's speaking, whether he belongs to a city or he belongs to a village, because the accent that differs from place to place. Then comes the food habit that has already been spoken, that also tells a lot about you. Now another thing is that you will find that people, they are very highly qualified, so they will be speaking in a different manner than the people who are less qualified. But here one thing has to be made certain, that a person with highly qualified and with many degrees doesn't mean that he knows how to talk in a public. Sometimes people with less qualification and more knowledge, they speak better in public than one who is more qualified but has less knowledge. On other hand, you will find there are many people who are highly qualified, but they are very introvert. They don't speak in public and they have a shy personality. On the other hand, there's a few people, they are really extrovert and speak a lot, and they are not shy at all. You will find leaders who are standing on a podium and they address a large number of people, but they don't have a fear in them. But on the other hand, there are many people who don't have guts to speak in front of 4 or 5 people a few lines also. So this is not that something is wrong with them. No, nothing is wrong with them. It's their nature. They are not open. They have something which stops them from speaking in a public. So this differs from person to person. So this is also a way of recognizing a person. On other hand, the place where you are residing, there are neighbors around you who know you, the daily workers whom you meet, like plumber, electrician, the guard, or the school or the market that you place, where you go for your daily shopping for whatever it be, clothes, groceries, stationaries. There are also people who know you, so you are recognized this way also. So this is the way a person is recognized, and recognition is must, because people whoever you are and wherever you are living, you are known for how many years you are residing there, who you are and what you are. So people are recognized. So this is a way of recognizing a person. And after you know a person very well, then you can know about his designation, who he is, what he is, from where he comes, and what position he at what position he is sitting. You can know everything. So this is the way a person is recognized, and everyone wants to be recognized, and everyone has to be known who he is and from where he is, and everyone must be known to people. So recognition is must for a people, for every people.